I'm taking it out to him now. I'm taking his food out right now. Okay, where's his other dish? That's the one that's been down here for a while. Yes. I keep seeing that. Yes. You want that controller.
Okay, a little early today. That's unusual for me. Special extenuating circumstance though, so that's why I'm a little early today. I saw that MB was here. I also saw that they said BRB, so I'll see you in a moment there, MB. We'll be getting started in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna say, roughly. I need to be done by about 6:30 today, so that I can make it to the movie on time. So we'll work on that when we get started in a little bit. Oh, this is why I shouldn't eat right before stream starts. Not that I had a choice today. Too many things to do, all packed into one small day. Not enough hours in the day. Story of my life. Okay, let's get started. Watching some now at BRB. Alright, MB. Sounds good. We'll see you in a couple of minutes then. Okay. Going to be a little bit of a short stream today because I have a movie to go see. And I'm trying to think, back in like when did this game take place? 88, I think? 1988. What movies were coming out in 1988 that Kiryu would have to run to go see? That would be so important that you'd have to ignore, excuse me, the vast majority of his real estate work to be like, I have to go see it today. There's no way I can't. But I was not even conceived in 1988, so I couldn't really tell you, unfortunately. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Yakuza 0, the stream edition. Last time, we found out, after sleeping in a homeless park for a night, that we would be heading to Sotenbori with Kiryu for the next foreseeable future, because the owner of the empty lot happens to also live in Sotenbori. So we're probably going to meet up with Majima at some point as we go here. And it said, hey, if you have anything else you need to do here, you should probably take care of it before you meet up with everybody at Chen's place in Little Asia. I said, okay, so that means we have a couple of objectives here. We need to max out our Brawler ability tree, and by that I just mean get all the purple skills. So I still need, let's see, I need to get to that, and then I need to get to that. So I need 200 million yen to max that out. But I also need to max out Mock Bowl to see how much money I can get out of them, because that might actually help with getting into the Gambling Kings area. It's more of a test for myself at this point to kind of be like, how much do I actually get if I go there? And then after that, I'm pretty much just going to be like, well, what can I get? How many health boosts can I get if I do this? You know what I mean? So I'll just work on the health boosts. Although I can see that we need some health from a restaurant at this point anyway. So I'll have to work on that as well. So let us see. How's my business stuff? Is this... They're collecting the payout. Okay, so they're not quite ready yet. So we'll kind of just waffle back and forth between Mock Bowl and Brawler style training, and I will have to go somewhere to get some food in between. Hold a moment, my dog is smacking at stuff outside with his feet. Oh, it's just his dish, okay.
What's he barking at?
Someone across the street, it looks like. Okay, well, whatever. Can't avoid it if people are walking around the street. It's not like I can tell them, hey, you can't walk here because my dog gets pissed. It's not cool, man. Alright, let's go get some sushi from here. And then we will, let's see. We gotta go up to Mock Bowl, so I'll eat somewhere along the way there. And then after that, I will... I gotta go to the pawn shop too, so I can sell this. I can sell this plate that I got as well. I don't think it's quite enough to get me to an 100 million yen ability, though. I think it only sells for like 10 million at the most, maybe 1 million actually. I'd have to look, but I could always go there when I'm on my way to like Brawler thing there, because then I can just go down and around the block. So. Okay, so we gotta go up this way, so... I guess there's soba noodles on the way, and then there's takoyaki on the way as well. Or I could just stop at the beef bowl place. I haven't finished either of these two restaurants just yet, so... I think we'll go to takoyaki. Bowling a little bit drunk sounds like it wouldn't be a terrible time. Maybe then, Emery will actually win a game instead of getting destroyed like she did last time. That's not true. I didn't destroy her, just, you know. I did a little bit better than she did. And I think this will mean we're complete here. Yep. We've also eaten at eateries 70 times. We've completed their menu, which is good. And I'm going to say beef bowl shop for a small beef bowl, just to top me off before we go anywhere else. Hey Conker, early stream goes well. How's it going for you there? Got a strict time schedule today, but I'd like to believe I've been productive despite my time schedule. I actually am done with all my homework already today, so it's not like I'll have to come back from a 3-hour movie and be like, oh god, I have to do my homework now. Nope, don't have to worry about that. So. Okay. We are topped off on HP. We have our sushi. So let us go bowling. To see how much extra friendship I can get out of this. I think we need to visit like 3 or 4 times to get the friendship bar to go to maximum. I'm not 100% sure about that. I was just judging based on how much it went from one bowling session. I could be wrong. Oh, I passed by this thing. I forgot about this sub-story. I guess we're doing this today, too. Well, it'll give me a couple things to do. At least. Okay, now how is this going to go terribly? They're hiring new staff, but for what? Oh, posting job openings. Now there's a thought. Those weren't respectful bows, though, were they? So does that just add something to my... Oh, it does. Okay, it adds something right to my thing there. Actually, that's not a terrible idea, though, if we post some help wanted signs. I'm sure, you know, people are probably looking for work, so... And it's not like I can't pay them well. It might not be a good, bad idea. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like about 2 or 3 more sessions and I'll be at maximum, I think. Well, not 2, like 3 or 4 and I'll be at maximum. Got out of class early today? Nice! Cool. That's good, Conquer. A little bit of less note-taking than today than usual, which is good. Let's challenge the staff again, since that worked out pretty well last time. It's like I'm switching my dates from going and shopping at the one place with the lady, what was her name, Miho? I think it's Mio. Over at the convenience store, and now I'm going on dates with this lady at the bowling alley. Just doing more social link work. Don't take it personally. I could take the word link out of that, and it would be very personal then. Alright. Let's see if we can go a little easier on her today. I don't know if that still gives you friendship bar if you lose. That might be good, actually. I'm going to put a little on, actually. Might hit the right side. Ah, well. Okay. That's fine. We'll just pick the spare up. I shouldn't have put spin on it. It would have been fine if I didn't have spin on it. Gonna need a little spin on this one, though. Put a little too much, but it might be fine. It might buffer out. Yep, buffered out. Cool. Picked it up. Next midterms tomorrow, so to not give you a lot of new material that won't be on the test, we got it early to prepare for it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Don't want to overwhelm you the day before a test, you know. So I get you. Don't laugh yet, Kiryu. She still might pick it up. Remember last time? She picked it up pretty good. I think I jinxed her. I jinxed her. I'm sorry! I did this to you! Okay. Yeah, I'm not putting any spin on this time. I think it'll be fine. Well, it would have been fine if it would have knocked those over. It's still fine, it's just not as fine as it would be. I thought I got all the flies. There's still one on the inside right now. Maybe it jumped back inside when I was looking to see what my dog was barking at. That sucks. Oh well. I'll need a little spin on that. And we'll be good. We'll pick it right up. Sweet. See, I can pick up the spares, that's fine. It's just getting strikes all the time that I'm kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I just need to use a lighter ball so it's easier for me to aim things, you know. Nice. Yeah, Kiryu celebrates as she fails, I know. I'm over here like, I feel bad, and Kiryu's like, haha, all according to Keikaku. Why did the internet make me know what that means? Man, Throwing a lot of gutter balls today. That sucks.
どうした?
You need 3 strikes in a row here, Emery. You got to show me how it's done. Let me try 10 stars there. That's a little better, I think. To aim, that is. I might need a little more. Nah, well, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gone a little more. I probably would have hit left of the head pin, which is usually pretty good. Left of the head pin, that is, if you hit there. So. And I need a little spin on this. Just a little, though. There you go. Good at the spares, just not good at the strikes, that's all. We'll get better at the strikes, though, I'm sure, as I go here. I'm going to try this, actually. Hang on. Oh, God, I did that wrong. Put a bunch of spin on it. Slide that bad boy right in there. There we go. Nice. Yeah, because of the memes, Jack. You're right, it is because of the memes. It's always because of the memes. It looked like she was going to put spin on that, but then it didn't put any spin on it. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I hope she doesn't like bust out the like bowling professional or something if I keep kicking her ass at bowling. Like, well, you get to play the guy that plays here in a league for your next staff match, and it's like, oh no, what have I done? Alright, we're good. Don't get cocky, Kiryu. I'm sure it gets harder as we go here. Someone who's only ever gone bowling once in your life, how do you actually add spin on a bowling ball? So when you release the ball, the idea behind releasing the bowling ball is that you release it straight so that your hand, like if you want to put no spin on it, when you release the bowling ball, your hand should come up in such a way that if it kept going, you could smack yourself in the head, basically. If you want to add spin to it, you have to turn your hand. Now, it's usually easier for people to actually add spin to the ball because their hands don't naturally release flat. They release on an angle, basically. So you usually get some spin naturally, depending on, you know, which hand you use and which way you fling it. Most people find it very difficult to put backspin on the ball because you basically have to like cock your arm in the complete opposite direction of where you're throwing the ball. It's usually easier to aim towards whatever arm you're like. So say I'm left-handed, so I would usually start my aim on the left side of the lane, and then I'd swing my arm so that it would spin from left to right. And if you're right-handed, you start on the right side, and then you swing your arm so it spins right to left instead. So you usually do get spin on the ball naturally, just as a I'll have to stop coming here. What did he say that about? A special challenge coming up? Oh, Kiryu is like, I've reached my limits with this place. Nothing here can challenge me anymore. Okay. But yeah, you usually will get spin on the ball naturally. It's actually harder to throw it straight. I mean, if you throw it really, really hard down the lane, then you might throw it straight, but better bowling skills and sexy bowling form. I get the feeling you're the one that initiated this challenge, and you're just doing it to get off to people having good form. Yeah, except for the last part. Oh, great. Alright. Then I guess as we increase the friendship meter, we'll see what this extra special challenge is. Never knew how to do it. Yeah, like I said, it's usually easier to actually spin it a little. It's controlling your spin that a lot of people have difficulty with, because that requires you to kind of swing your arm in a counterintuitive way so that your hand ends up flat when you come up. So yeah, if you don't want any spin, come up flat basically to the point where your hand can, I'm sorry sir, excuse me, where your hand can face palm you. If you want to put some spin on it, swing your arm in, basically turn your hand in one direction or the other. So that's how that works. Gentlemen, it's not that I don't mind you walking down my street. That's fine. Oh, now I do mind. Looking for a fight, huh? Nice wooden katana you got there, Mr. Goon. Okay then, never mind. He's got no wooden katana anymore. You come to my office and you're trying to make trouble. This is what happens when you come to my office and try to make trouble. Well, you shouldn't have picked a fight if you weren't ready for it. So are those both inside? I think those are both inside of the building. I guess I might ask people, like, hey, what about posting help wanted signs? Uh-oh. What's the deal now? Yeah, we don't have very many people on the payroll right now. Right. Yeah, I guess we're thinking on the same wavelength here. Especially if we start expanding into the Gambling King's territory, like, holy crap, man. Probably be best to have as many people as we can. Okay, cool. I'll take care of the interviews. Oh, okay. Why not? You're the boss, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's usually the boss is the one that takes care of the interviews there, Kiryu. So I get a feeling this is going to come back to bite me, but you know. Okay, so if we have any applicants, then Marina will tell me that we have applicants. All right. Any applicants yet? Probably not, huh? Okay. And I still haven't gone to sell the plate. But the payout is ready, so let's take that, and then we'll buy an 100 million yen ability. So we can go past brawler training, we'll do some brawler training, and we'll go sell the plate. Then I'll collect more payouts. Nice. So that takes care of that. How's everybody doing currently on this? I think my staff is, oops. I think my staff is okay. Yeah, you're both okay for now, so that's fine. Let's see. The Love Shack, I guess we could, I don't think I need him to put it all the way to S rank, so we'll do this. Yeah, that's what I thought. A sound investment, if I do say so myself. This one, though, we will need his help, so. Okay, couldn't quite get it there. But it's okay, because next time it will be there. And Papo Tenkaichi Street will take a little bit more to pay out. But that's fine. We're almost there. On all S rank. Alright, start collection, pay a little bit, and get lots and lots and lots of money out of it, so that's good. What was I gonna equip? I was gonna do something. No, I was gonna invest in myself. That's what I was gonna do. I was like, wait a minute, is it equipment? No, it's not equipment. It's this. This is Mastery 4. Okay. Increase the amount the heat gauge rises when you attack an enemy. Let's get this. And after the next payout, I may just barely have enough money from the payout to pay for this body counter. So the fewer heat bars you have filled, the more powerful the attack will be. Now, see, that sounds like it'd be pretty good. So it will come in handy when I'm getting surrounded by a lot of people. So that's good. Alright. So let us do this. I guess I could stop off some random place. I could probably pick up like a milkshake or something at Soba Burger. And that'll top off my health while I'm on my way that way anyway. Alright. So now we just need to go get more brawler training. And as I recall, the brawler training was pretty difficult. So we're gonna have to obviously be a little careful with that, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ah, Mr. Shakedown is sleeping in the park again. Nice. I'll just sneak right past him. for now. I don't need to be bothered with him. His money doesn't really mean anything to me anymore on Kiryu's side. On Majima's side, I still want to beat his ass, but Kiryu's side, it's like, I got my real estate. I don't need to bother with you anymore. What kind of moves you got for me, Bacchus? It's been a little while, so let's see what you got. I do when backed up against the wall. Is there anything for people surrounding me as well? Because that would be nice. I mean, this is kind of the same thing, but sort of not as well. Hey, Yugman, how's it going? Yeah, it is. It's tricky. You usually, you end up getting knocked out or knocked around quite a bit, so. Okay, so what is that something special, Bacchus? Okay. Am I gonna, like, jump off a wall, basically, or avoid a kick and follow through? The game-changing blow, the bone cruncher. That sounds essence of wall smashing. I mean, I already do that, but I guess we'll make it work even more. Pretty much, yeah. So it's a heat action, is what you're telling me. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, here they come again. Funny how these guys only find you when I'm around. Not suspicious at all. Why would you do that? Don't you make... Well, actually, you probably make more money as a Mafia muscle than you do as a champion boxer. No, now that I think about it, I don't think you would. Oh, you got bored. Okay, well, that makes sense then. Heh. Yeah, shallow, but hey, it's his life. Gotta live it somehow. Well, fair enough. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see what we can do against this guy so we can go get that milkshake that I was looking to get. I might need more than the milkshake, though, by the time I'm done with this guy. Alright, let's see. Evade an enemy's attack, then smash the bones in their legs. Strikes enough to make any troublemaker regret getting out of bed. Just try and go with your back to a wall. Oops, that's not the right one. Kiryu, back against the wall. Ouch. Okay, so it uses 1 heat bar, well, 1.5, but you know. Got it. And last one. Alright, so I'll try to keep my heat that I get from this fight for that. Okay. Hey now, have a bike, sir. I probably could have used it for more AoE attacks, but it's okay. I got another one. And the faster I do this, the quicker he dies, so that's good. Or, well, you know, gets knocked out. I ain't a killer. Can I finish him with the thing that they wanted me to? Well, not anymore. I don't have any heat for it, so. Alright, that takes care of that. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I can almost feel that leg break. I know. It sounds like it really hurts. Well, you know. Fair enough. Got to do whatever you can to eliminate the threat in a street fight, you know, Bacchus? I don't know about his stunned silence there. I'm still thinking Bacchus is hiring these guys, but I could be wrong. Well, I guess there is that. I mean, you could eventually learn how to solve problems through cash if you keep up the real estate game. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. So what did you learn? Aside from how to buy a child porn. Don't learn that lesson. That's how you go to jail for even worse things than what you normally go to jail for. Oh, okay. Well, it's a two-way street. That's how learning usually works there, Kiryu. Excuse me a moment. I'm going to let that fly out my window. Hold on. Because it's really trying to get out, so I'm just going to help it along. If I can. Stay out this time. Alright. You guys probably couldn't hear it because my mic wouldn't pick it up, but I kept hearing the thing buzzing around on my window, tapping against it in the corner of my well, not in the corner of my eye. I could hear it in my ears every now and then, so get rid of the problem. Won't be long now, Bacchus. I only have one more move to learn from you. And then we'll be good to go. Alright, is Mr. Shakedown still in the park? I don't see his little money counter, so I'm going to assume not. Alright, so we got to go down here to the pawn shop. I can go to the izakaya place as well. Uh-oh. Ah, here they are. You gentlemen are lucky you came in here when you did. Mr. Shakedown would have beaten the shit out of you if that you were in his turf a minute ago. Mind if I cut in? Who's getting wasted now? Because it's not me. I kept forgetting earlier in the game to do the heavy attack while they were on the ground. So now I'm trying to mix it in if I can. What do we got? A Stamina Royale, rather. Okay, let's see what that does. Charges your health and heat dramatically. Nice. I'll use that now. Then I don't even have to go to any place. I've used medicine 30 times. Cool. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. And how is my payout doing? It's probably almost done. Yeah, they're in the process of collecting. Alright. So let's go sell some stuff. Well, stuff. A singular stuff. Try wrapping your head around how that works. And then after that, we'll go collect my payout. We'll go back to Mock Bowl, and we'll go from there. Maybe we'll have an interview as well to take care of after that. We'll see. Hello, sir. I have a plate that you may be interested in. Okay, 1 million. Never hurt nobody. Alright, that takes care of that. Now, let us move on back to my place. Let's see what we can do there. Anything else going on up here? Oh, I was wondering why there were 2 markers. It's because you just have to go into Little Asia, that's all. So, let's see, how close are they? Almost done. Alright. By the time I get back, they'll be done. That's the point. So let's get back. Especially now that the streets aren't absolutely crawling with Dojima family members since they decided to lay off. It was nice of the clan to do that. Didn't expect that level of generosity, you know. Of course, there's still the occasional goon to deal with, but, you know, just a fact of life sometimes. I was hoping you'd do this, Kiryu, instead of whatever that kick was. That's okay. Also means you won't be getting money from the Dojima family trying to beat you up. That is true, yeah. They do give out quite a bit of money when they try to beat you up. So it's a little unfortunate, but at the very least I have an alternative source of money that will help me quite a bit here. Okay, let's see. Let's go see if we have any interviews. Oh, really? Okay. Who do we got? Sure, let's interview him. Can't do any harm, I don't think. Wow. What do you mean? What's wrong with this? Okay, so how do we do that? Sagacious, that's your SAT word of the day, Kiryu. And I may not even have pronounced it correctly, honestly. Let's get Google to tell us how to pronounce it. Hold on, I'm gonna... How do you pronounce sagacious? How do you pronounce sagacious? Sagacious, okay. Google says sagacious, so... That's your SAT word for the day. Google heard me say the pronunciation thing. So, like the microphone was already open when I picked my phone up, so it's kind of funny. Kiryu no good with big word, Marina. So don't worry about that. I was gonna say she's gonna give me the glasses back, isn't she? Neat little detail though, actually, that I just noticed. When they zoomed in on Kiryu with the glasses on there, apparently they kind of showed the eye movements. Like, basically your eyes are never standing still in real life, right? Your eyes are always moving and making very teeny tiny minuscule adjustments that you don't see because obviously it's readjusting to re-examine the room around you and everything constantly. And you could see Kiryu's eyes moving like that, so that's a neat little detail that I can appreciate. Didn't notice that before. Hey, Rockin' Fun. How's it going? Be chatting in a few minutes. Need to take care of something about a part-time job. Alright, sounds good there, Rockin' Fun. You take care of that and then head on back once you're done. Good luck with it. Might have to get a black suit with a tie. Yeah, that probably would have looked a little bit better, but apparently this is enough. Yeah, I had these a while ago, but... Alright. Let's see who the applicant is. As long as it's not that Mr. Libido guy, I think we'll be okay. Okay.
Hi.
Yes, for motivation. Oh, really? That's something. What, my confidence? Oh, I just, you know, I always approach everything at full speed, so. Ah, okay. You'd think if he came in with gusto, I think what Kiryu's thinking is, oh, if he just walks in the door, that's just brash enough to do what we need, so. This is Haruhiko Ijuin. I didn't pronounce that right either. Kiryu? Tell him to have a seat. Yeah, you... I was gonna say, man, you gotta be a little more bossy here. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kiryu, we're not even starting yet. Okay. So what do we need for him to be a good fit? Well, those second and third questions, not really a matter of anything with us. Let's ask why he applied.
Hi.
That's very robotic. Not looking at his eyes though, you know, so it's maybe that's why I'm seeing it as robotic. It sounds like an essay that he practiced all night, you know what I mean? And I mean I guess that is one potential way that you could enter a job interview, but I don't try to practice that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? I look at bullet points and stuff that I might need to know for the interview, like answers to common questions that I would specifically answer, that I'd put in my own words, but it still sounds rehearsed if you say it word for word like this, but you know. Okay. Not a bad thing, what he's saying, but you know. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Hey, that question was easier than the other two to ask. Mr. Libido probably won't come in, but his cousin might come in for an interview. Oh, God. I don't know whose family is. I'd have to figure that out quick. Okay, sure. Next question. This is actually an interesting question, honestly. I feel like this might be a good one to like. I feel like this one's like, are you willing to do anything, even kill a person? You know what I mean? But we've kind of heard where his strengths are because he sees a challenge. I like this question. It's a question that doesn't get asked often enough in interviews, and it gives you an idea of how the person deals with failure. So let's ask him this. It might not be the right one, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Okay, well that's a bad sign, but okay, next question. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to ask all of them anyway. Okay, let's ask him his strengths then. Welcome back, Rock. Hopefully it whole part-time job thing went well for you.
Hi.
Fluent in English, that's good. English as a second language is always nice in this sort of a setting. Okay, well that's good. I would also ask if you played tennis, but you know. Okay, good social circle, probably a good idea, good thing to have around, considering his what he's trying to get out of this job. Let's ask him if he's willing to even kill a person. Okay, so that's good. Anything? Are you sure? So what are we gonna ask him to do, Kiryu, to show him that he's primed and ready to go? Oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh, hang on, Colonel's giving me a message. Oh, Shroom's live. Okay, nice. Working 3 days for 50 euros. Oh, that's not bad then, yeah. That's not too bad. Working is a huge word for what it is. Take care of a dog for 3 days and that's it. Still though, hey, you're making a little money, so that's pretty good. It's not a bad deal. That's also a bad sign. You have to bring questions with you to an interview to talk to them about. Usually it's like a salary thing, but like you also want to ask questions about the company itself. Like, I'm trying to think of some off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've had a job interview, so I can't honestly remember off the top of my head, but I know that you could probably look up any number of articles online that say, well, when you enter a job interview, you want to have questions specifically for them. The more specific to the company that they are, the better, because it means you've done your homework on the company. So, yes, yep, always bring questions to an interview. Yep, that's all we got to do.
Nani?
Yes, right now, Kiryu, we have to hire him on the spot, because I might need him for my properties. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give this kid a shot. Let's hire him.
そうだな。
Let's see how he can do. You wonder. I don't like the camera angle they use when you look down like that, you know?
Hi.
Okay. We'll see how this all goes then. The next day... He scammed us. He ripped us off. No, Kiryu, he's doing that taxi scam thing.
Nani?
Great. Yeah, well, that's part of the deal. If you're a con man, you have to say these sorts of things. Okay. Well, fair enough. I almost said see yourself out just for the hell of it, but yeah, it's okay. It's an important lesson to learn in these sorts of things, though, you know, that sometimes people aren't exactly who they seem like they are in the interview. Well, anyway, my payout's ready, so screw that kid. I'm getting 61 million yen out of this little deal, so if he didn't want any part of that and he just wanted cab fare, then fuck him. Yeah, time to find and beat the cab fare out of him, yeah. Might just by the time we get outside. You already have a job for most summer vacation, but a little extra money is always welcome. Yes, absolutely. Yep, like Conker says there. A little extra never hurt nobody. So, alright. So we got to upgrade a couple places now. Let's see, this should be good. Get that to S rank. Cool. Lots of money out of that now. And this one is going to take a couple more payouts before I can get it there. So that's the thing. It might even take 2, actually. Actually, how's my staff doing? You guys are on your last legs. This is your last job, and then I gotta swap you out. Okay. So we'll keep that in mind. Okay, cool. So now let's go purchase an ability. Hope you're not superstitious there, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna have that 666 is gonna be there for a few seconds till I get into a street brawl or something. Okay, well that takes care of that. Now we can master brawler, and we'll go from there. But first I'm gonna go back and go bowling again, just so I can take care of that. I wonder if the fact that I was conned by that kid there, I wonder if that's any indication of how well, or in this case not well, I would do if I played a Phoenix Wright game for this stream. Because I have played Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've done like the first couple of cases, I think, in the game, but I've never beaten one. It's another series that I haven't really dipped my toes into all that much just yet. So one of these days I'll catch up on all of the game series that I have to work on. And when we play Phoenix Wright, you will see just how terrible my deductive reasoning is, because for all the analytical ability that I may or may not show on a regular basis, my deductive reasoning is not exactly stellar in some of those cases. I will most definitely make mistakes in Phoenix Wright games when we play it, and probably die a couple of times, because there's an HP bar, I think, and it's that could be a problem. Hello again, Emery. I'm going to challenge you again. We can keep increasing the friendship meter. Okay, well there goes the... Oh, nope, didn't go as superstitious. Never mind. I was thinking it was going to take like a 1 off of there. I was thinking it was 5,000 yen instead of 500. Oops. Alright, Kiryu, let's show her what for one more time. Or 2. Not really sure yet. Danganronpa has huge Ace Attorney inspiration for the gameplay part, so it'll be part of your redemption. Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Oh boy. Gonna need 2 spin. There we go. Hit that left side. Well, I hit the left side, but I didn't hit it just right. Oh well. We'll pick it up. Yep, just like that. Looks good. Got it. It's too bad this isn't like motion controls, because for all of the fact that I'm not very good with motion controls, I'm pretty good at Wii Bowling. I'm not the best, but I know how to manipulate the motion controls to do exactly what she just did, so. Kiryu's like, ah crap, now she's ahead of me by 10 points. I think it's 10. Like if we get the same score on the next, on this frame, she's ahead of me by 10 points if I remember right. I think that's how a strike works anyway. See, like, doing what I just did there where it comes out to the right side and then it spins a little bit is fine for Kiryu because he's right-handed. But if it was me doing it because I'm left-handed, it would have been a lot harder. So. About to ask your skill at Wii Bowling. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not the best, like I said, but I know how to manipulate the motion controls somewhat to hit it just on the left side of the pin most of the time, so. But good luck for those deductions. Oh yeah, thanks, Rock. I'm gonna need it, I think. So, oh, that's gonna need a little spin. That looks a little gross. Let's see if we can get it out of the thing. I'm gonna spin a little more, actually. We can knock it that way. There we go. Okay. I don't think she's worried. The AI might be like, okay, well, time to school this fool. Or it might be time to throw it in the gutter. That's the absolute worst thing you can do after getting a strike, though, so. Yep. That's the thing about getting a strike, though, is if she gets a spare here, she still gets a good amount of points. They don't start counting the strike towards your point totals until you do both halves of the frame, so she might do all right. Well, she got 6 pins, so she's probably close, if not directly at me. 22. So I've got a base score of 28 right now, so I'm still a little bit behind the. To coin a pool term for bowling, I'm behind the 8 ball here, so I got to do halfway decent at this in order to stay ahead of her. I don't think it matters that much, but you know, do the best I can. Okay, well, at least it wasn't a split. Thank God for that. That would have sucked. Okay, we got a 37. Don't start celebrating yet. We still haven't won, so. And go. All right, now just stay out of the gutter, and we'll be good. I hate that camera angle. It makes it look like it's gonna go directly in the gutter. That time, though, will you try to get them without audience help, or will I be asking for help? I will attempt to get them without audience help at first. I will probably put a strict no backseating rule into place for that point. I mean, I say rule like I'm going to enforce it, but I probably will just be like, well, okay, so I'm not going to look at the chat for these, and then I'll guess the first one, and if it doesn't work, then I'll be like, oh, well, it won't even be the first one, probably the first couple of deductions, and if I don't get them after, like, once I get to the third one, probably. So I'll give myself 2 attempts, and I won't look at chat. And then on the third one, I will look at chat, or something like that. Like, I'll put it into place. There will be an arbitrary number where I'll be like, okay, I'm not looking at chat for this part, so you can't help me for these parts. And then, after a certain point, I'll say, okay, forget it, I'm going to look at chat for it. So, I don't know what that arbitrary amount is just yet, but I'll tell you once we get a little closer. Alright, put a little spin on this ball. That's the right side of the head pin, might be okay. Well, that's not bad. If only that one could fall over to a light breeze, we'd be better off, but that's okay. Oh, that's a long way over. That still might work out pretty good for her, though. Yep. It's pretty good. She just got to pick that up, and she can still beat me, I think.
どうした
Back to listening to Assassin's Creed battle theme in 15. Can't believe how underrated and ultra underused the music is. It was really good. I listened to it yesterday. It was really good, too, so... Be careful with the chat for those. People tend to be ultra spoilers with those, and spoilers ruin so much. Okay. Yeah, I'll be careful with the chat for it, then. I don't want to, like, you know, hard ban people for putting spoilers or something in the chat, but... We'll have to see how bad it actually is. I'm going to make sure, again, 100% that I'm going to put that it's blind. And again, if I have to, I'll just put no backseating in the title or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how bad it is. Okay, we are almost to the point where... Okay, she'll get the challenge for us. That's probably like the last thing that we can do. Alright, cool. An event is scheduled to take place. Mock Bowler friendship will not increase till then. Need to make progress with Real Estate Royale for the event to start. Unlock to progress to the main story. I think I've made progress with Real Estate Royale. I own one section. Does this mean I can't continue with this? Because there's no event marker there. That's worrying. Okay, well maybe we won't be finishing that part. Alright. I'll have to come back and see. I don't know if you have to purchase more property in this area or what, but... I guess we'll find out. My payout's ready at this point, right? Oh, they're collecting it. It's almost done. Okay. Well, since it's almost done, let's go get the final bit of training from Bacchus then. So that we can... Or I could beat up on these Goonies. That works too. I just stood still for a second to make sure my health was maxed out. So. Well, you picked the fight and you lost. It's pretty easy. Still collecting. They're almost there. I could sit here and, I don't know, smoke for a second, I guess. Then it'll have collected. I guess I don't even really need them to collect the payment, though, do I? Because I already have enough to... I already have enough to get to that level 5, so... Excuse me. I'm going to use this save point real quick. Since I'm waiting anyway, I might as well. I think it'd be just fine even without the help of your audience. Thanks, Rock. I appreciate it. I think we'll do okay. I may need help on occasion, but, you know. We'll have to see. I'm gonna see if, hello, sir. Do I have drink for you? No, but I do have some money. Here you go. Use that money to go buy yourself a drink, sir. I know you're already drunk as fuck, but use that money to go buy yourself a drink. Okay. Yeah, I might, depending on if Shroom is still streaming there tonight, I might do another raid at the end of the stream. So if you guys are still around at the end of the stream, if you don't mind, you don't have to stick around at Shroom's stream there. I'm not even sure what he's streaming. Probably Pokemon-related stuff. But I might do a raid just for the hell of it, just to say that I did it, you know. I can't stick around because I immediately have to leave as soon as I end the stream, basically, to go to the movie. But I might do another raid to his stream just for the hell of it. Give him a good shot in the arm, you know. Alright, let's get our payout. 63 million yen! I will take it. Money in the bank. Let's see. And pretty much the only thing you guys would need to do if I did the raid there is I'd basically just have to click the raid button on my dashboard on Twitch, and then you'd end up over on his stream for a second. Like, you'd be placed into his chat for a second, and then you could stay or go, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. I'm not gonna force you to stay or stick around or anything. I just figured I might just do that. Okay. I think, yep, we are fully S-ranked out on our properties, but I do need to switch my managers out because they need a little bit of a break. The Leisure King's probably a good idea. And for security... yeah, we can get Officer Kikuchi in there. That's fine. I know the safety's going to be a bunch of crap right now, but that's okay. We'll get our payout, and then we'll be good to go. Hell, I mean, all it's got to happen there is to have Officer Kikuchi come and help me in another battle. That was awesome last time. I totally didn't expect that to happen. Now you'll be going to get food, so BRB. Alright, Conker. Sounds good. Yeah, that raid won't happen for probably like another hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, something like that. So, just so you guys know, that might be how we end the stream today. I will end it normally, but then I'll probably be jumping over. I'll jump everybody over there, and then I'll head out. So, just so that you guys know how things are probably going to work. I already bought the ability, right, that I needed for this? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go see what the last thing that Mr. Miyagi, I mean Bacchus, can teach us is. And Mr. Shakedown's not into Pac. That's fine. Bacchus, I have returned for your final training session.
Hey, bye.
Okay, what can you teach me? How can I launch a finisher from a combo? That sounds like it would actually be pretty useful. So. Okay, so how are we going to add that extra polish? Okay. A power finish. Okay. The essence of finishing blows. Got it. Yeah, fair enough. If it's going to finish people off, I mean, they don't need to know that. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, as long as it gets the job done, right? Oh, here we go again. Guy thinks he's in the Matrix or something. And then again, all these guys kind of look like they've been in the Matrix. What? No, that's not what I'm here for. We're gonna find that out like at the end or something, that he's not the guy that's hired. He's like the only one that Bacchus hasn't hired or something like that. Now hold on, I think there's been a misunderstanding here. Well, he's apparently hot-blooded too, though, so he's just like, well, you know. I'm gonna beat you up anyway. Alright. What do we got? This reckless attack is executed after performing a backhanded finishing blow, so square, 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 triangle. Okay. Ah! Nice. Oh my god, he's right, that is reckless. Excuse me. It looks like I really hurt myself when I fall over from that, too. Ouch. Okay, so you have to knock him over. Tutorial, the game won't let me. There we go. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see what we can do. That jab that he's got sucks. I want that instant stun jab. I wish One Ilm Punch did that in Final Fantasy XIV, then maybe I wouldn't have given up on it immediately. At least it doesn't damage me when I do that, though, because that would suck if it did. Ouch. That's not what I meant to grab, but okay. Get up to this! Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be bothering us. No. The Raymond Cartel? Who the hell are those guys? Does Japan have cartels? Oh, really? Something tells me that you've been messing up somewhere, Bacchus. How does he know my name? Like my full name. Alright, spill the beans, Bacchus. What the hell's going on here? You're not ready to tell me yet? So, why isn't your life in danger? Because I'm here, or what? There's more training? What do you mean there's more training? I've got all your moves. How and when? Power Surge 3 sounds like it'd be nice, but I need 400 million yen to get to it. What was the other one I said I might want? Probably Quick Step Blow would be nice as well. Regard 2 is eh. I think I'd like to start using Body Counter, though, since I already got it anyway. I might as well. Alright, so when are you going to train me, then, Bacchus, at this other stuff? Yeah, that is the question. I mean, we already are rolling in cash because of real estate. Granted, that bubble's going to burst eventually, but, you know. Yeah, why specifically me? Well, right, but what if you get jumped on the street on your way back to wherever you live? Yeah.
Nani?
Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, why would you do that to yourself, though, Bacchus? Yeah, you're gonna have to live all the way over here just to stay away from those guys. Okay. Well, right, of course. So I'll bet you they probably were like, "Hey, you gotta let your guy loose." Oh my God. Yeah, that's not good. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, a gas leak, I see where this story's going.
Nani?
Pretty much. They'll never officially say it, but, you know. Oh, okay. Oh my god. This guy can't win. Well, apparently they'll go to a very large number of means to get back their money. Ah, that sucks. Poor Bacchus. I got a bad feeling about this kid. I think I know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that explains why he's always been so adamant about us not getting stabbed with a knife. Good lord. Ah, shit. Yeah, see, now it all makes sense. Now it all makes more sense. Ah, I get the feeling it happened more than once, Kiryu. These things usually don't happen as single occurrences. Oh. So they want you to train their people? Yeah, probably. They're using you. That sucks. The guy's behind... Oh, God. Now what? This is all 5 of the guys we fought, huh? Oh, man. Oh, so now they want to hire me, huh? Great.
Oh.
Right. Oh, really? Huh. That's, I didn't expect that. Okay, thanks, Bacchus. Or you all beat me up at the same time. Well, I guess we're gonna have that happen. I'm glad I have a cannon to deal with situations like this. Well, he's right about that. If you're gonna beat me up, just beat me up and get it over with. I don't know about that. Oh god, here we go. Kiryu's ready for the fight. Oh god, here we go. 5 of them, huh? And they have weapons. Great. If this locks me in a brawler, I'm fucked. It's locking me in a brawler, I'm fucked. I'm totally fucked. Oh god, and the guy has a gun too. Yep, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Back, wonder who the first person back is called Boy was. Well, see, you missed the, oh, there's strategy tips for firearms, okay. Guard using alone while carrying a large weapon, tilt left and X to evade shots. Equip a weapon that defends against firearms. Oh, okay. So some weapons can defend against them. I think you might have missed the little spiel that Bacchus gave there. He had this one fighter that was, like, his gym back in the States got basically completely corrupted by the mafia. And there was one fighter that stuck with him despite all of the Mafia's advances and everything like that. That was probably the first one he called boy. That guy got shanked while he was at his day job, and that was shortly before Bacchus fled the States. So that's probably the first person that got called boy. Played a bit of 14 today. Just know the Samurai Quest got some of the toughest solo battles you've played in 14. For Shadowbringers or for the non, like for before Shadowbringers, Rock and Fire? Actually, no, you're not on Shadowbringers yet, so... I remember Cole saying that the Red Mage quests were really difficult too. So, I don't know. I haven't picked up Samurai yet, so I don't know if I will, honestly. I'm kind of stuck with just the ones that I have, honestly, so. Okay, there's a guy with a pistol and a shotgun. How in the hell? Like, this is not possible. There's no frickin' way. Like, there's no possible way that I could... There's two people with weapons. Like, I mean, katana's okay, fine. I could figure that out eventually. But there's two people with guns. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do against two people with guns? Kiryu, and the other thing is that the game's AI targeting is not really helping me. Yep. Okay. I gotta figure this out, because there's no way this is gonna work if I just keep randomly beating people up. And I can't use the cannon, so... Other guy's a rifle. Yeah, you're right, it is a rifle, yeah, isn't it? It just... I heard the shot, and I thought shotgun. Well, either way, yeah, we're kind of fucked. Okay. Oh, there's two... Okay, so there's 3 people total with guns. Ow. Stabbed. Okay. Okay. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out, because I definitely, obviously, need to do something different than what I'm currently doing. Alright. How about this? Okay, that's one guy with a gun down. Ow. I'm backing off from the other ones. Hang on. Okay. Okay, if the gun guys separate, I'm dead. So that's what I basically need to keep in mind. I need to keep the guys that have... my controller was vibrating there, I don't know why. I need to keep the guys with the guns together, because if I don't, I'm screwed, so... Not keeping my own advice, god damn it. Okay. Oh god. Alright, hang on. Ah, I was gonna use iframes to get rid of that guy. Damn it. Okay. Did I save before this? Probably. I think the most recent save was when I went down the street just before I collected my payout. So. Red Mage quest allows you to get help from friends. That's not the case with the Samurai quest. The quest at level 60 has you beating a boss with multiple phases, AoE dodge sequences, DPS checks. Oh my god. That sounds like hell. Alright. Let's try again. I should probably get a bike too. If I could get a bike as like a weapon to use against them, that would be good. Of course, picking it up is going to be a battle in and of itself. Yep. Okay, cannot pick up weapons until the gun guys are either on the ground or dead. Got it. Then after that, I can go hog wild with them. Alright. We'll get this. We'll get this. It just might take a minute, that's all. Okay, first things first. Ow. Kiryu, I need you to do the non-whatever you were just doing one. dead. Okay. We almost got them that time, though, I think. Alright. More grabs might be the answer, too. Like, instead of just randomly mashing buttons like a crazy person, more grabs might be the answer. Ah. There's too much ending lag on that. I can't get away from it. Okay. Oh, okay, I was lower on health than I thought. I don't know what I was picking up there, but it's both a nightmare and extremely fun and hype. Yeah, I could see that, though. I could see how that would be. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Yep, okay, so if I get stunned at all, I'm dead. Got it. Alright. We'll get this. We'll get this. Like I said, it might just take a few tries, but I'll figure something out. Okay. Where is the other gun guy? Over here? Okay. At least it's a quick load, though, you know what I mean? It's not like I have to, like, crawl my way back here from a bonfire or something like that. Because I imagine that would be a problem. I need you to do the not slow finisher, Kiryu. I need you to do the easier one. Okay. Where are the other guys? Gone. Okay. Alright, hang on. We got rid of the other guys. I'm using my Mega Elixir. There we go. Alright, you fucked up now. There we go. Wasn't as hard as I was giving it credit for. Okay. What a badass. Beat up 3 people with guns, a katana wielder, and a knife wielder. What the hell, Kiryu? Yeah, the combo was stun locking me to death. Yeah, that was my problem, really, was getting stun locked with the combos. But once I got them away from each other, like, not away from each other, but once I figured out, okay, I can kind of dodge the gunshots if I'm a little careful, that sort of helped a little bit, so. Hey, SB, how's it going? Rewatch the Final Fantasy stuff from the end, which you missed. Did anyone ever clarify what happened with the 13th shard? I don't think so. God, it's been a little while. I can't even recall. Honestly. Also, Cole's here.
I have awoken from a comatose state.
You missed me beating up 5 dudes, 3 of which had guns.
It's okay.
I couldn't use the cannon.
I woke up from a nap after passing out. I woke up the first time, then slept again, then woke up again. Not only dry as a bone and dehydrated as fuck, but with a craving for a vanilla milkshake. Why is it a milkshake?
I don't know. But good luck with that.
I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen later.
Okay. Did you get a drink of water at least? Because you didn't come down here with water.
I didn't get water.
Anyway, we beat up these goons.
Did you do the thing yet?
Which thing yet?
The thing I'm not allowed to spoil.
No, because we haven't finished chapter 10 yet, so. Comatose potato, yes. Well, your attackers seem to have backed off now, so what's the... Man, those guys can't get me, so now you're like, oh, hey, you could be a world-class boxer. Yeah, I don't know, man. We got a lot of things going on right now, so... Yeah, fair enough. Pretty much. You sure? I mean, aren't the Mafia still going to be hunting you down? Oh, okay. Well, only if he trains them to fight against the Mafia guys, then he might actually be able to get them off his back.
Can I, like,
so
have an actual main series Mafia game that's made by these people?
I don't know, man. Mafia 2 was pretty good.
Mafia 3 sucked. From what I understand.
Mafia 3 was, but Mafia 2 was pretty good. I have not played it, but I've seen it played, and it was pretty good from what I saw. Gotta take the best advantage you can get in the situation you're in, so. There you go. Okay, I will look you up. Maybe when we're done, what's it called? Resolving this whole conflict with Kazama and the Dojima clan with the empty lot. Maybe we'll have some better answers for you. I don't know, man.
I actually don't know if Bacchus appears in another Yakuza game after this. I haven't watched a playthrough of 3, 4, 5, 4, 6.
Ah.
I've only seen up through Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2.
Gotcha. They can't hear you, so you need to talk up a little bit.
I said I don't know if Bacchus actually appears in another Yakuza game after this. Sadly enough.
Gotcha.
Which makes me wonder why he appeared, because most Yakuza characters end up appearing again in other games.
Probably have to rewatch the Final Fantasy stuff again. Well, SP's explaining it right now, so let's take a look. Cole was basically you yesterday after the stream, about half an hour after stream, fell asleep for about 5 hours, and fell asleep again for around another 5 hours till this morning. Felt really refreshed this morning, at least. That's
I wish
fair.
I could sleep for 10 hours straight. Fucking job.
You do sleep for 10 hours straight some days. You just don't wake up feeling refreshed.
I think I have a disorder.
Iggy Orm, who you kill before Thornton, was the one who accidentally ruined the 13th, so it can't be rejoined. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's why Lightning has to restart the world and Lightning Returns, because the 13th can't rejoin the rest of it. No, that's not even remotely true, because the worlds of Final Fantasy aren't connected. I'm just making a joke. So, but okay, apparently we're done with that, and I only had to use my Mega Elixir to get out of that without dying. So, that's cool. Uh-oh. I just can't catch a break, can I? Ah, Officer Kikuchi, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Can you watch my back, though? Because I don't feel like getting stabbed in it. Maybe that's the wrong choice of words, considering it's Officer Kikuchi. Alright, you got that guy, I'll get this guy. And one left. There we go. Nice.
Considering you were just training the Bacchus, I'm legitimately surprised that you didn't just use Brawler.
Take him in, officer. I love that he can come in and help you. That's so awesome.
Man's just like, what's up, Kiryu?
That's such a great little thing. Okay, so I need to hit up an item box so I can put another one of Miss Tatsu's drinks in there. And then after that, we'll go
Miss
from there.
Tatsu's drinks sound like they're really good, but I never got to use them. On the subject of Final Fantasy, I just remembered what I was talking about earlier.
What?
About giving players Fantasias when a new race comes out, just so they don't have to, like, pay like $30 to get one new race change.
Well, Fantasia's 10, so.
They're only 10?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Time to put my pocket tissues back in. There we go.
Because I kind of want to change Rory into a Vera, because that was sort of the plan when Shadowbringers came out, but first I need to finish working and actually get motivated to get my ass working again.
Working on the game, you mean?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh my god!
Wow.
That's a lot of fucking money, damn.
It's not enough. I told you, one of the places in the Gambling King area is 224 million yen. There's no way in hell. Never gonna get there. They're kind of connected to this 15 crossover, but also crossover with Nier and Monster Hunter, so IDK. Yeah, it gets a little confusing after a while, I would imagine. Might be some sort of... what's Cole doing for work? He has a seasonal job at the state park near our house, so he does... Well, what exactly do you do?
Make sure the place doesn't fall to pieces.
Well, fair enough.
TLDR,
Some sort of plot point about dimensional portals
get paid enough for this shit.
Might be some sort of plot point about dimensional portals connecting different realities. Well, there is the interdimensional rift, which has been a thing in the Final Fantasy series recurring since Final Fantasy V introduced it. It's where the void originated, so, I mean, maybe there's that.
And meanwhile, my crazy ass is just like over here, what god are they going to pull out of their ass to fight in Shadowbringers?
Thought they'd do that, but they didn't. Luckily, I already had Fantasia including Realm Reborn, so you get your big fuzzy boy. Think they give free Fantasias for the El Ra release? Fuckers. Yeah, something we won't be able to take advantage of. Oh well.
Somebody got a DeLorean?
Okay, so let's see. There was something else I was going to spend money on in here besides health upgrades, though, and I forget what it was. I think it's this, actually. Get a little extra power behind all of my stuff with, excuse me, with beast mode, so that's good. Steel Gut might also be kind of good.
Why I stopped playing 14. At first it was just burnout, then burnout led into me getting a job, and then me getting into a job.
Well, the job was coming up for you regardless of whether you got burned out or not.
Yeah. I still really want you to, like,
these guys are good. Okay.
Finish this minigame, and I know it's the fact that I just...
The only way we're going to be able to... The only way we're going to be able to finish this minigame is if you can continue working on it after... Like, it says, basically, take care of all your stuff before here you go Sotenbori, which makes me think when we go to Sotenbori, that's where we're going to spend most of the rest of the game. So, I mean, if you come back to Kamurocho post that, then maybe, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you can come back. Pretty sure being the key word there.
Well, anyway, let's go see if we can do the last thing at Mock Bowl, like see if we can do the challenge that's there now. It said I had to advance more in the Real Estate Royale quest. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but we'll have to see. There might just not be an event marker for it. You never know. And also, somebody decided to start mowing their lawn outside. Not long after I started here. I'm not sure if it's my father or someone else, so in case you hear a motor in the background, that's what that is. Let's see, that's not a place I can buy. These aren't people, well, I could buy these guys off if I threw money in the air, but I'm not gonna.
That's my favorite feature. Just being able to, like, say screw you and just throw money in
Yeah, I
there.
thought I dodged him. He frickin' dead-angled me, you asshole! Not this time. I picked up the wrong guy. Oh well. Oh god. Alright, got him. That is totally not what I wanted to use, but alright. Oh my god, Kiryu! Jesus, man! Slow down with them knife stabs, man.
I'm not actually sure how many chapters Yakuza Girl has, but I know it's 13 or... Wow.
No, because we're on chapter 10 right now, so...
Although you might be that good. Which I would find to be hilarious.
Okay, really need to go to a restaurant now, but that's okay.
Kiryu's like, I'm fucking hungry.
Shadowbringers is so good. Can't wait for you guys to get to it eventually. That said, you're going to stick around before and after you help. What's the plan in the meantime after Yakuza? Oh my god, there's so many things to do after Yakuza. We're on... So the current game set that we're doing was... let's see. I think it was Tetris Effect was before this. Yeah. Yeah, Tetris Effect was before this. Then this. Then Champions of North.
Still mad you're not playing Return to Arms.
Well, we wouldn't have enough time. You guys would literally have to stop working 4 days a week for me to play Return to Arms.
That can be arranged.
No, I don't think so.
You're right. Money's more important.
Yeah, I can't ask you guys to do that. But yeah, there's so much to do. Although the stream suggestions list will be parsed down quite a bit after Champions of North because. Basically what I'm doing with it from now on is that I'm picking one suggestion out of the many that are there, and only that one is getting played. The rest of them are getting cleared to suggest one again. It makes it so that people who are here often will get their games played faster than they would if they had to be stuck on the same list with people who came here, suggested a game once, and haven't been back since because I'm not playing the game they want to see me play. So.
I just remembered something.
What?
I don't know if you've heard, but
Excuse me.
Shadowbringers has been an absolute knockout success for 14, so the game is not, like, going down anytime soon. The biggest criticism of Shadowbringers is that there's not a new healer. And Yoshida came out and said why. And it's understanding. It's a similar reason to what the Pokemon team didn't keep all 900 in the decks. I.e., healers are bullshit to balance. And I entirely agree with him.
Think you're unable to get burnt out on 14?
I wish I had that kind of gaming stamina. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Is there English voice acting in this as well as Japanese, and can you pick or just Japanese? There is no English voice acting in this, otherwise we would have it, because as far as I remember, from what I saw of the Fist of the North Star video game, which is basically just Yakuza except with Fist of the North Star characters, Robbie Draymond voices Kenshiro in that game, and he was apparently the voice of Kiryu originally.
The Japanese voice of Kiryu voices Kenshiro, and the English voice of Kiryu voices Kenshiro.
So yeah, it would have been. I definitely would have picked the English translation for Robbie Draymond. That guy's my boy. I got to tell you, he's really good. So.
Although after some convincing, I did manage to make my brother play this game over Kiwami, because this game doesn't have an English dub, Kiwami does.
What do you mean convincing? You said, can you change my thing from Doom to Yakuza 0? And I said, yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you were like, oh, is this game have English? And I said no, and you just gave me a fun look.
Well, yeah, because I was like, well, how am I going to understand it? And there is a bit of a disconnect, honestly. Sometimes I don't feel the emotional affect of the scene.
Well,
because it's in Japanese.
The games in general are in Japanese is because, well, first of all, who the fuck actually employs Japanese voice actors for games in the West?
It makes sense that it's in Japanese. Don't get me wrong. It's 80s Japan. If it was in English, it would be not exactly correct because it's 80s Japan. Anything that takes place in Japan, it makes sense that it's in Japanese. But you know. It still makes it hard for someone who doesn't speak Japanese to follow along as well as possible, as well as someone who's fluent in it anyway. Want to see why they don't do English voices again? And take a look at the cast in the 2005 game. They blew their English voice actor budget in it. Oh my god. Oh boy, gonna have to check that out. It's probably a bunch of like super high-end voice actors. Main scholar, and that's good because there's so much demand. There is demand for healers. Okay,
yeah.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
From what I understand from the community and certain people that I talk to who play 14, 14's having a healer drought right now because so many people are pissed off there's not a new healer that a lot of healers have just stopped.
Apparently we're far enough in this thing to actually do this challenge now. Okay. So what is the challenge then, Emery? Let's take a look. Oh, okay. So a turkey in bowling is 3 strikes in a row. So we get 3 strikes in a row and we win a prize. What kind of prize would I win for 3 strikes in a row? 3 strikes and I'm out. Apparently Cole knows. He's snickering in the background like a madman. 8.
Somebody get ready to highlight this after he wins.
A turkey. So you're gonna give me a turkey for a turkey? Well, that makes sense. Is this like a wall turkey or something? Is this like another Megalixir? Well, let me ask this question. Is it already cooked? Someone. I can think of who that someone is. They're probably on the dev team. Okay, so it probably is cooked already because it's apparently
it is
delicious.
Almost Christmas near in Yakuza.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a week and a half before Christmas when this game's taking place. So.
Why do all Yakuza games take place near fucking Christmas?
Really, Kiryu? Okay, well that'll be interesting.
Oh god, here we go. Fuck, now I want turkey.
Well, you would know, Emery. You look like you're not from around here, so.
She looks. Yeah, she does look like.
She looks Asian American.
Yeah.
So she would know what roast turkey tastes like. Like Monk and Scholar, apparently that makes you the major minority of players. People are really unhappy with Monk because they removed the optimized galaxy brain rotation, and you didn't like that. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna stick with the classes I've
brain
got.
Rotation.
Yeah, like you know how I do 1, 2, 3 Elixir Field, 6, 5, 4 Howling Fist. Like they removed a bunch of their off GCD skills, so. Now it's
like
mostly just GCD.
It to me.
And that's not a problem to me, honestly. But
do all the healers still have protect?
No.
What?
No, they remove protect. It makes the healers do more healing, apparently. Cole's like, excuse me.
Hold the fuck on. You're telling me I actually need to get good and not rely on protect, which gives me a 20% damage decrease? How the fuck am I supposed to get through Stormblood? Okay, now I'm mad. I'm gonna be quiet and let you play this game.
Rely on healers.
Well,
Like White Mage,
rely on the healers.
like White Mage, because it can solo heal the new EX fights. White Mage is super busted, apparently. Well, it's about time. It was a crap healing job. Well, I don't want to say crap. It was just the weakest link of the healing jobs in Stormblood, from what I've heard. Now, that could be wrong, but that's what I've heard. I heard that Astrologian Scholar was a much better combination for most extreme mode fights.
Well, duh, because Scholar could drop barriers, and Astrologian gave everyone a flat 10% fucking damage increase, along with everything else.
Okay, let's see if we can win this turkey. I don't know, man. It might take a little bit, but... Alright. And I'll bet you that's the last bit of friendship we can get out of this. Get a turkey, take a turkey. Okay. We'll play solo and do 3 frames, because if I can get 3 strikes in a row, then 3 frames, that'll be all that matters. So this might be what we do for the rest of the stream, honestly.
Oh,
because I'm not very good at this whole strike thing. I will be good, though, by the time I do this.
On the subject of the rest of the stream, I think they are still going to the movies upstairs.
Yeah, so I got about 45 minutes to get 3 strikes in a row.
To answer all of your
No
questions,
pressure.
Going to see Endgame, I can't wait.
Cole thinks I'm going to come home from the movie crying and screaming.
I was.
Okay, let's see. Involved using Inner Release, Riddle of Fire, and Brotherhood using TK, then Perfect Balance, regain your stacks, and using TK again. Throwing in all the off GCDs in the meantime. Also, Protect was gone, but the numbers got tweaked to make up for it because it was just healer busy work and not interesting to play with. Gotcha.
Oh,
okay.
so they optimized it, basically.
Yeah, they changed around some of the numbers game that had to do with it. I might need a little more spin than that. This is probably too much spin. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay.
Oh!
No, it was a little too much spin.
Oh, that hurt.
It's fine. I can still get 3 strikes in a row. I just can't get it on this frame, that's all. If I pick up the spare, that's all that matters right now. That should get it, I think. Yeah, that should get it.
I love how they make bowling so much simpler.
I was saying earlier, I wish it had motion controls because I would be able to get these 3 strikes in a row very easily if there were motion controls, considering... I was going to say, considering Wii Bowling.
Oh, 98 power. Look at all that spin.
Oh, I spun too much. Okay. So that spin, by the way, Conquer, that Kiryu was doing there, where it spins to the right, even though he's right-handed, is almost impossible to do for righties because, it's really tricky to do that in actual bowling. So
Kiryu wills it to spin with his manliness.
Something like that. Just a teeny bit of spin. Might not actually hit that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's fine. Gotta hit the head pin on those.
Man. You think the center pin one would be the first one?
Well, no, that's pin 1. The one I had trouble with last time was pin 5. So.
See, when I watched the guy do this in the playthrough, and I was watching it, he got 3 strikes in a row with no issues. Again,
oh, this is bad.
Gotta put all the spin on at home.
Bring it back! Slide that over. It came back. It didn't help, but it came back.
My soul ached. It spun on like the curb.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do it if you're an actual pro bowler, though. They do. They spin it right on the edge of the gutter, and then it rolls right back in.
With a first strike, no less.
Oh my god.
Put like 2-3 spin in that.
Might pick it up still. Nope, missed the head pin. Damn. Alright. Well, we didn't get it in that one, so.
You gotta like lay that shit in like.
Scholar lost Energy Drain, Bane, Shadow Flare, Miasma got amazing new healing tool. Sacred Soil has absurd regen on it now. Nice.
Absurd.
I heard Sacred Soil got very similar to what was that other? Was it Collective Unconscious that astrologians get that made it was kind of similar? Like it had a regen or something on it.
Did they touch my boy?
What's your boy?
Paladin.
I
Is
mean,
Paladin still like good?
I mean, they gave it a gap closer, so.
They what?
You saw them give it a gap closer. We watched the Job Actions trailer
I am fully
together.
aware that we watched them, Jimmy. How long has it been, and how much of 4th of July weekend have I had to work through before?
Oh, well, no, that's fair enough. This is very in-depth for many games. Bowling, one of those games where lefties have an advantage. It depends. I like saying I need to hit left of the head pin, because if I in real life hit left of the head pin because I'm left-handed, you usually would get a strike. But you can also hit right of the head pin and get a strike. It's just it's just a matter of bouncing all the pins off of each other properly for it to work.
I
so.
like to think that I'm now fit enough to actually go bowling without having to two-hand the ball.
Yeah, well. That's ideal because you don't want to have to two-hand the ball. That's not really good. So really what I'm doing with Kiryu here is probably not really appropriate considering he's a righty. I probably should be going like this, honestly, and then try and do it that way. It's just my left-handed brain can't even like conceive of how to do that properly, so. Just a little spin on. I do want to put some spin on because some spin helps it to do that. So,
ooh, nice.
Okay, there's one. 2 more to go.
Getting a strike in this game is so damn fast. It's so damn like satisfying.
This might need a teensy bit of spin, actually. Nope. Oh, okay. There's 2. We're close. We're close. I'm glad I turned the spin off at the very end there, though, because that would have...
Did you?
Yeah, I did. This is going to need some spin, though.
This is the miracle shot, Jimmy.
I don't think so. This is going right to the head pin. Yep.
You.
It was a little too far to the right of the head pin.
I cannot physically describe my displeasure with that shot.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it.
See, the problem is my work has like a policy against swearing, so I have to cut my language down a bit. So I find myself catching myself when I swear now, even though I'm at home.
Yeah, we'll get used to that. You'll have to do that when you're an adult anyway with your kids. So.
Bold of you to assume I'm going to have kids.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, you could just not. So. Yeah. See, let's see this get a strike now and then. Okay. Well, I wouldn't have got.
This is not a 7-10.
So I wouldn't have gotten a strike anyway, even if I put 2 spin on it. So that's good to know. Maybe if I put 3. No, even if I put 3, I don't think I would have got it. So.
At least it wasn't a 7-10 split. 7-10 splits are basically you need to hit that pin so hard it flies across and hits the other one.
Yeah, 7-10 splits are hard to do unless you like use a really heavy ball and like no power. So. Yeah, sorry guys. I know it was so close.
That was almost like perfectly satisfying, and I would have died laughing if you did that the second try.
It's okay though. We haven't gotten the +1 CP for entertaining ourselves 50 times. We still need to do this 3 more times to do that. So that we might get it by then. So we'll see. Sacred Soil is a lustrate worth of healing over duration. That's quite impressive, actually. White Mage has Asylum, which is the same regen value, gives healing potency increase on people in it. Paladin has insanely good and full spell AoEs that ends with huge burst damage. Astro got seriously tweaked and it's been super controversial. Still in theory very good, but the potency of its heals and damage are just not enough.
And meanwhile, I'm just sitting over here like...
You are correct, though, Conquer. 3rd time's the charm. So this is number 3. Let's see if we can make that happen.
I love how I'm just sitting over here like, man, I just want to play Gunbreaker.
I think Cole might be switching his tank main from Paladin to Gunbreaker just based on the way he's been talking.
Really, that's the reason why I'm taking such a long break, because I know when I go back I kind of want to get into a Link Shell with Yugman. But at first, I want to make sure I have Gunbreaker geared to no end before I start tanking in raid.
Well, let me know when you're ready to go back, and that's when I'll hit you up with a message on Discord, Yugman, when Cole's ready to go back, so we can set up that link, hunting link shell you've been talking about.
Because I'm not going back to school, and I'm gonna need something to do because I'm bored as shit.
Okay, this needs like 1.5 spin. So like this maybe. That's too close to the center.
Oh!
It's too close to the center of the head pin.
Pisses me off so much.
It doesn't piss me off. You know why? Because you can get 3 strikes in a row in the 3rd frame, so it really doesn't matter to me all that much. Oh, this is gonna need some spin.
That's gonna need a little more than just a bit, like 2.
Yeah, it's gonna need 2 to stay out of the gutter.
That was 3, Jay.
No, that was 2. Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna go get my computer.
Okay.
I wanna go see something. I'm gonna bring it down here. So I can continue to give peanut gallery.
Oogie. Gives me an opportunity to fall out of my seat if I get the turkey. I think that might be good, actually. It looks like it's right on. Like left of head pin. There wasn't spin on it, though, so yeah, that's why it kind of deflected like that. Okay. So I might have to put spin on it to get it to work. It kind of depends on how the game deals with spin when it comes to the bowling ball. Like if it doesnn't let you spin, like if the spin could be messing with it, like when there's no spin, it could be messing with whether or not it picks up the pins. So, excuse me. So some shopping.
More me figuring out how the hell something's gonna cost. How much something's gonna cost, so I can figure out how many paychecks I have to wait to buy it.
Ah.
See, I've been recently watching footage from Judgment, which is basically an entry into the Yakuza series. And I really hope that's the direction they're going to take Yakuza from now on.
And 1 spin. Let's see it. Maybe. Nope. It wasn't left of head pin enough. There's a very important sweet spot just barely to the left of the head pin or to the right of the head pin where you can sweet spot it and get...
Somewhere in my heart, I like to think that Kiryu is literally just, like, devoting an entire 5 hours to this. Like, he just keeps slapping 500 yen on the table. It's like, I'm going back in. And this takes him, like, 2 minutes each to roll a 3 set, and he's just like, I'm getting this fucking turkey.
Mm-hmm. He really wants it, man. I can't say I blame him if you've never had turkey before. That's like...
Man's is hungry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sometimes
Okay, this is dead on the head pin, which means I'm not getting it. Yep.
Oh,
Dead on the head pin is how you get a split, by the way. So you never want to hit the head pin dead on, because if you do, that's where the trouble starts. Okay. Gear doesn't matter too much at the beginning of the expansion. Clear both EX fights week 1 with only like 6 level 80 pieces. Oh, really? Wow.
only 6
Keep that in
levels.
mind. I might want to go get my payout actually after this one, because I probably can get paid now that I've played for a few times. We might be able to get another ability if we keep getting paid. So. Talking Endgame Heaven's Ward, so you left to avoid spoilers. That's good, Rockin' Fun. That's good. I wouldn't want you to get spoiled for that. So yeah, it's good. But welcome back. We are bowling until we get a turkey, because apparently, according to the game, if I get a turkey, which is 3 strikes in a row, I get a turkey, which is a delicious poultry dish. So okay, we'll do this in 1 spin, and maybe we'll hit right of head pin. Maybe. That's too close to dead on. Yep. Almost.
Very close, very close.
No, it's fine, SB. No problem. No problem. Let's see here. Ooh, that's going to need some spin to stay out of the gutter. One. It might gutter, but it's okay. Ooh. Nice. That was dirty, Kiryu. Well, I guess it could have been dirtier. It could have gone in the gutter and bounced back out. I've had that happen before. Not in the game, in real life.
I'm sorry, that would be actually hilarious.
Okay, one left spin might get me directly to the left of the head pin. Let's see. No, no. Yep. Too far left. Alright.
Don't mind my busted ass vibration phone.
Yeah, I don't know if they can even hear his phone's vibration function is like super dead. It's like it sounds awful. It sounds like it's got like cancer or something.
Jimmy.
It does. It sounds like it's like dying over there in your hand.
It is. The vibrator's dying. I should put it on silent.
I'm gonna try the 8-pound ball. I don't know if it's gonna work, but try this. No spin. Might go right of head pin. Okay, that almost worked. See, it was. No, see, the ball was too light, so that's why that happened.
No, I was talking about that back pin right behind the first one.
Oh no, that happens
like
sometimes.
Stupid.
That happens sometimes.
Where it like spun on itself. Whenever that happens, it makes me like angry.
Well, we picked up the spare at least, so as long as I keep picking up spares, we'll be good, because that means eventually I'll be able to get the strikes. I'm gonna try getting used to this ball actually though, because I know it's like super fast, but it's a heavier ball. So the heavier the ball is, the better off I'll be. Because the heavier the ball is, the more likely I will be to knock over all the pins, just like that.
Like that?
Just like that, yes. Well, I got 10 strikes total, so that's good.
Yeah, if only you could get 3 in a row.
Gave you a way to distract me a little bit from the bowling. Well, that's fair, yeah. It keeps it interesting, you know what I mean? So I'm not just sitting here bowling for 45 minutes. Want to clear the EX fights, but haven't managed it yet. Have the mechanics down. Think you just need a party that follows through. Ah, gotcha. Well, you could always chat up Yugman. He's got a group that might be able to help out with it. As long as they're okay with playing through the EX fights again. Might do the EX Primal from Realm Reborn one of these days, though. Yeah, I think... Cold, you've done a couple of the EX Primals, haven't you, from Realm Reborn? Yeah.
I don't want to talk about a couple of them.
Apparently they were not fun. Alright. So I just need to use the 12-pound ball, and I need to concentrate a little bit, that's all.
The EX Primals
I have entertained myself 50 times now, though.
Have you ever had that one boss in a video game that you come close to killing like 6 times in a row, but he has that one bullshit attack he uses in his 3rd phase that kills you instantly? Now imagine that 3 times in a row.
Ah.
Kill me.
Thought you were going to start screaming for a second and be like, dude, I'm trying to bowl!
How the hell would I scream in your ear?
I don't know. Well, the 5-pin got me again.
I'll remember that.
Cole will remember this. Cole didn't like that much. Was this a Telltale game? Gonna need a teeny bit of spin. Just a teeny bit. Yep, there we go. Okay, I picked up the spare. Farm 4 of the mounts from the Stormblood EX Primals. You feel so reasonably good about your play. Rock wants to know what job you were playing when you were doing the EX Primals.
I was tanking.
You were tanking. Well, that might be why you were having such a bad time then.
I've never been yelled at more in my entire life.
Oh god, too much spin. Too much spin. It might be okay.
I've never been told to
it was
adjust
okay.
as a tank more than my entire life.
I messed with the spin way too much on that one, but it buffed out. Okay. Gotta mess with the spin again a little bit. That might be good, though. I was gonna say, I don't like it. Didn't move enough.
Kiryu looks so pissed at that. He's like, I could have done better!
I'm upset! It's okay, we'll get this. Even if we have to do it at the beginning of the next stream, I'm okay with it. I want to see where this goes, because I want to see how much money I'd actually get from the bowling alley. And I want to get a turkey, damn it. It might be another Mega Elixir. And Cole's laughing again. I don't know what to think of that. Oh, God.
It might be another Mega Elixir.
I did.
Why would you think a turkey would be a Mega Elixir?
Well, I'm thinking in terms of a wall turkey, I guess. I know it's not the same company, but...
Wall turkey! Is it bad I know what you're talking about? I hate it.
But I did get a Mega Elixir. I don't know if you saw that. That Stamina and Spark that I had over here where the pocket tissues are now, Cole, was literally a Mega Elixir because it maxed out your heat and your health.
Sick.
So I got it from a Dream Machine. It was one of 2 good things I got from a Dream Machine in this game, the other being the cannon. So, how do I feel about Tactics? Heard very good things about it, and there's an entire story arc in Stormblood about it.
There is?
Okay, apparently so.
Nice.
See, I don't know. I haven't personally played Tactics, but I have seen it played somewhat. Which playthrough did I watch? I think I watched H.C. Bailey's Tactics playthrough at one point. I didn't watch the whole thing. I caught a few videos of it. But it looked good from what I saw of it. Strategy games usually aren't my forte, but it's got the Final Fantasy brand on it, so it's probably fine.
You and your damn Final Fantasy.
But if we did play Tactics, I'd probably want to play The War of the Lions, which is the PSP remake of it, at some point when we did it for the stream. So, but yeah, it's probably fine. So, Laughing Tank, why didn't you adjust? Yeah, I know. Making your
healer to adjust.
Making your healers adjust for your Anatman as your new monk thing. Oh, jeez.
Now you see,
I don't even know what
Anatman is. The reason why I was being
is.
told to adjust as a tank is apparently that my defense wasn't high enough.
Literally,
as a paladin?
Literally, how though? You had Shire gear.
No. My thing was, here's the problem with my defense not being high is that I went in like unsynced for the first time so I could learn mechanics. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the party was like going in hard, and I was getting.
You know what? They were
by...
probably like they probably had level 70 gear though, and you're sitting there with level 60 paladin gear, and they're probably like, "What the hell, dude? We're doing too much damage." I had that problem when I was when I tanked Coral Regina though. I was the only tank in the group of 8 people that came there for it, and so I had to keep using my. I forget. I think that might have been the only time that I dropped Darkside as a Dark Knight because that way the 2. Like the Black Mage and Summoner could mana shift to me because I kept having to use my Power Swing like Dark Arts Enmity combo, and that was something because everybody else was level 70. Man, I'm sitting here with like a level 64 Dark Knight that has level 60 gear. So I was like, it's okay, I'll just keep using my Enmity combo. And then someone was like, drop Darkside so I can pass you mana. I was like, okay, cool. So
drop Darkside. You telling that to a Dark Knight pre-Shadowbringers? What the fuck are you trying to be on right now?
Yeah, if someone hadn't played the game before Shadowbringers at this point, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Shit.
Darkside is automatic now.
Darkside is just like, I'm gonna roast you.
It's a set of 324 mans called The Return to Evil Sark. Oh, that's the one where you go to Rabanastre, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've heard about that one.
I have seen footage of that. That raid scares me. And you think I'm joking?
Twist spin.
Not.
Whip this bad boy around. There we go. That's one. Anatman causes you to enter a channel, and when you do it, you don't drop Grease Lightning stacks, and if you do it in combat, it resets the duration, generates more stacks every few seconds. Also at 76, you get 4 stacks of Grease Lightning, which feels so good. Only while in Windfist, though. It's fun. It sounds fun. I saw that in the Job Actions trailer, actually. I didn't realize Anatman was the skill, according to it. But it sounds like fun, having 4 Grease Lightning stacks. Most of my skills will be, like, instantaneous. That sounds great, man.
I just want to shoot shit.
Cole just wants to shoot shit.
Listen, I hate Final
I mean,
Fantasy
Machinist.
VIII, but I also love Final Fantasy VIII.
I mean, Machinist. Wait. Oh, nope, never mind. I was going to say, it might buff out. Nope. No, it's fine, SP. No problem. You're not hijacking the stream. Like Conquer said earlier, it gives me a distraction from just bowling for 45 minutes. Because, it's bowling. Like, it can't be that entertaining,
the other
you know.
thing being is that you really haven't been in a chat for a while, so it's like, yes, talk, please. There's only so much peanut gallery commentary I can provide.
Especially while Cole's dead tired. He's like,
I'm waking up.
Yeah, kind of.
Theoretically.
My Return to Euphelis was fun, but yeah, 4 stacks is great. Oh, okay, gotcha. Machinist is good now and much less intensive on ping and rotation. Yeah, they get a mech now, which Cole was like, I need to main this now. So,
Machinist?
Yeah. Yeah, they get that mech at level 80 now.
I hope they reworked a lot of other Machinists.
They did rework a lot of other Machinists. Now,
I just
you're not as
something.
reliant on a
This is
10-second
something I
window
actually wanna
now.
ask SP.
So,
how the fuck does Bard work now that they removed TP?
You don't have refresh anymore.
I know that, but like Bard was so like leaning on its mana to use like foes and everything else was oriented.
gonna say, is that a split? No, it's not a split.
I need to stop watching the bowling. It's making me frustrated. My OCD's having an aneurysm every time.
Oh, that guy was trying to get the split.
Is having an aneurysm every time I see it.
Oh my god, this is gonna need some spin. Stay out of the gutter. I gotta pick up the spare. Even though I'm not getting the strike, I could just gutter ball to get out of this, but I gotta pick the spare up.
Learning like the rotations and shit. I also put in a lot of work for Glam, although that's probably not an excuse. Bard is like the one thing that I want to play forever because Bard is goddamn fucking like fun.
1, 2, 3.
Which is surprising, all things considered. Considering the fact that I have to play Hellfire with Bard.
Yeah, there are days where we get distracted talking about another game for a while. It's no problem. It's not like I'm trying to be serious about, oh, I have to make this much progress in a day. You know, no, that's not even
not
remotely a
the
thing.
way.
Yeah, that's not the monochromium way, like Cole said. It's not even remotely a thing. So, Bard doesn't have foes recommend anymore, though I might add it back. Bard is... Yugman says Bard is fucked broken. 99% sure they're going to nerf it. Here, why don't you look at chat so you can actually reply to the things they say, and then let me look at it occasionally.
It's good now. No, it's fine. Bard doesn't have full recommend anymore. They might add it back. Bard is fucked broken. I'm 90% for sure.
They don't use resources at all now. Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I might have to play 14 for a couple of hours.
Well, we're going to be out of the house while you're here, because you've already seen Endgame, so... Might have something to do.
I might have seen Endgame like day one.
Probably did.
I did. Spoiler alert, I did. I walked out of my house the day Endgame came out. Bernie was out front. He was like, "Motherfucker, we going where? Movies? Why? Endgame."
Oh.
It's like that John Wick. Oh, at the beginning, he's just like, "Oh," and then I was in the car and I was gone.
That might be good, actually. Whip it right through, Kiryu. Might be a little too... Yep. That 5-pin. That 5-pin's the bane of my existence, man. I gotta spin it around to get around that pin. Alright. It's okay. We'll bring it back.
You
Need to upload it, but you got an 87k crit on your white mage the other day. Game's pretty fun right now. Well, yeah, you see that kind of number. How could it not be fun? Holy shit.
87k crit. Jesus Christ. What the fuck happened to the game when I left?
That 5-pin! 5-pin is the arch nemesis of this arc of the game at this point. Of this mini arc.
I can just imagine Kiryu just screaming at that pin every time.
5-pin! Oh god, now I know how Kuze feels.
Yakuza has the worst day in the anime.
Kuze has the worst day this entire game.
Wait till you see
Keeps
later
getting his
on.
ass kicked.
Wait till you see later on.
Oh god. Alright, let's bring it a little inside. Like that. Be good. Nah, not good. I went too far around. Probably too much power, actually. I didn't spin it properly enough. Didn't talk about other games in the Shin Megami Tensei Persona series for a good while sometime during this playthrough. Yes, I think we did. Oh god, it was a while ago, but yeah, we definitely did chat for quite some time about that, extensively. It was probably like a 20 or 25 minute conversation, and I barely did anything in the gameplay at the time, so it's okay though. It's okay sometimes to get distracted. Alright, I'm trying a heavier ball. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm trying a heavier ball.
You know what they say? Good ideas are more comparable ideas. I don't think
I
that's
don't.
actually how
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna
said,
say I don't
but
think anyone has ever said that.
I am copywriting that.
There we go.
There's one.
There's one.
You.
Not gonna help me here, but hey, it works. I just have to pay attention to the arrows a little bit more. That's all. I have to concentrate on the arrows, and then I'll be good. I love how I said I was gonna go get paid or something, but then I didn't go get paid at all.
This is completely entranced you, Jimmy.
It's okay. We got 15 minutes to get a turkey. If we don't get it, we'll get it next time. No big deal. I mean, I would sit here until I got it if I could, but I kind of can't, so.
Just Tarkov something let me see endgame, you monster game.
No, it's fine. I'm cool with it. You got it on an attack, not a heal? Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Huh?
SB says hit them up if you get back into Final Fantasy, so that way if you want to play later, just hit SB up. So
I will do so. To the best of my ability. As you know, I'm not dead.
Okay. Okay, that's one.
So I send you a status that is not kill.
That is not undead. Yeah, I'm watching time, so I know. I'm only gonna do this a few more times, and then it's like 3 frames of bowling, so it's easy to quit out of. Okay. All right, let's see how we do here. Little bits and changes though are enough to make like little like deviations from the norm here are enough to make a difference in the strikes, so you gotta be careful of that. Like I could have it look almost exactly where it was, but that almost is enough to make the difference where it goes from getting a strike to getting an 8. Like we did right here. Like we did just there. Alright, back down to the Venom Lord.
I'm sad you haven't gotten that yet.
I don't know about this one. Yeah, I was gonna say. See, that's the problem. No spin usually means the 5 pin's not going anywhere if you hit it right where you should. So. You know what I might do though is I have tomorrow off from the stream, so I might come on the game just to practice to the point where I can get a turkey.
Hopefully you don't actually get a turkey.
Well, no, if I do, I'll just reload my save. No big deal. The game doesn't auto-save, so that's actually a blessing. Oh my god. Lotso spin. Pull that back inside, and no, it wasn't enough. That's what happens if you hit a little too far to the left or right of the head pin. Alright, we'll say like 3 more times, I think, and then at that point it'll be 6:26 Eastern time, so I'll have to, at that point I'll have to wrap it up. I'll like try to save over like in my office or something if I can. So I can get paid before I go. Like how scientists try to get probabilities 0% chance of something going wrong, even if they can get it down to less than, say, 1%. Any little deviation from what's needed can make a big impact. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely can. And you can never truly get something down to a 0%, because the thing... Well, I don't want to say that exactly, because there are things that are certainties and not. But, yeah, typically you can't get it down to a 0% if you're experimenting on something. So, but, you know, you're just trying to support it beyond a shadow of a doubt usually if you're doing research, so. Yeah. It was a little too far left, I think. But you're right, though. It is those small little deviations are the things that can make a big difference. In this particular case, in bowling. But yeah, it can be for pretty much anything as well. There we go. Pick up the spare at least. Yeah, like I said, if I don't get it on these 3 attempts, I'll just practice it, and then we'll come back and we'll kick this mini-game's ass on Thursday. Oof, that hurts.
I hate. My OCD is so angered right now.
Again, motion controls, man. Motion controls would solve this whole problem. If only I had the PS Move.
Cease. Cease your actions this instant.
Use.
Funny thing though is that this is all born out of pure curiosity. I don't need to do this at all, but I want to do it because I want to see how much money you get out of the bowling alley for the Gambling Kings area. See if I have any chance of ever
imagine just
usurping.
winning all this tournament and then you just usurp the Gambling
Oh
King?
God.
It had to happen once.
See, this is what happens when you hit it directly on the head pin. You get the infamous 7-10 split. How do you do a 7-10 split? You don't. It's so hard to get a 7-10 split. Yeah, you have to bounce one pin across the lane into the other one, and because the ball can't get that far. So there's next to zero chance of this happening, but like this is, I don't know if this is rarer than actually getting a turkey. It might be, honestly, but all right, let's see. I might just gutter this, but whatever. I want to see what happens. Ah, I was close. I wasn't left enough. You have to be practically in the gutter in order to bounce it across the thing. So, yeah. It was bound to happen at some point, like Cole said, that 7-10 split.
That legendary, agonizing pain.
Alright. Couple more tries.
Oh boy. Congratulations, Jimmy. You spent $45 and 45 minutes on a minigame in a Yakuza game. You're playing it right.
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess I'm playing the game right. I play a lot of bowling in real life. Yeah, I did try. You're right, I tried. I don't bowl a whole lot in real life, but I bowled a decent chunk with my uncle and with my grandma when I was younger, so some of that stuff kind of stuck, you know?
You just have, like, a ridiculous slew of talents, don't you?
I don't know if I'd call them talents. I'm not particularly good at any of them. In real life, I can barely bowl a 120, so... see, that hurts, too.
My OCD is a terrible thing. I share that frustration, Kiryu.
Well, no, because yours isn't silent frustration like Kiryu's is.
Listen, my frustration has never been silent. You've been living with me for 21 years. You know this.
Well, that's what I mean, though, is that Kiryu's frustration is silent, so...
Kiryu wants that damn food. He came here wanting food. He wants some damn food.
The highest score in 10-frame bowling is a 300. The highest score in 3-frame bowling would be, let's see, so you'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80. I think it would be in 100 in 3-frame bowling. I could be wrong, though. Google would probably be able to tell you better than I could, but if I had to guess, I'd say in 100 in 3-frame bowling, because you get those 3 subsections of the frame over there in 3-frame bowling, so...
I like to think that no matter what in this game, there's some way to hit a strike.
There's one.
There's one, now you just need 2 more, and maybe we can finally all go home.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none, sort of. Yeah, I should have been a red mage in 14. Which one of me is 21? Cole is 21. I am 28. That needs a little spin. That's not a lot of spin, but it might make the difference. Yeah, okay, that made a difference.
2.
Shh. Don't jinx it. Alright, let's see. Oh my god.
With the miracle shot.
I need all the spin. Kiryu, we need all the spin. Oh, that sucks.
Borderline.
That sucks.
It rode the border.
I pressed it. I was trying to press it just in time, and I pressed it way too early. Oh, well. I was trying to do something like that, and I pressed it way too early.
You got nervous.
How upsetting.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a 7-10 split right there. I'm not even going to lie to you.
SB is older than you, according to what they said.
Everybody I know. is
Genuinely
older than me.
shocked. Conker says, "Good job, Cole. You jinxed it."
I didn't jinx shit. I knocked on wood. That automatically abstains me from any responsibility in jinxing it.
I mean, he's right. Okay, last attempt
There was
for today.
like 17 fucking pieces of wood around me. I had no excuse.
Last attempt for
Why don't
today.
you do 10 frames? That would give you more chances.
Nah, 3 frames is all we need. And I got money to burn. It's not like 500 yen is going to push me back all that much.
Entertain yourself 100 times. At the rate we're going, we might.
Well, remember, after this I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to reload my save once
Roman
I get
wanted
it.
to go bowling.
Damn it, Roman, this is all your fault.
We need some spin on that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2, 3 spin.
I'm going to need like 2. This should work okay. Yep, it didn't work okay.
Fuck.
It's okay.
It's okay, we've got more chances.
We have a bunch of frames left, it's fine.
Curious silent frustration is telling.
Turn 22 in January. Can you only get the turkey in 3 frame? No, you can get a turkey at any time, even in 10 frame bowling.
It's just you need to get 3 strikes
You
in a row.
Yeah, you just need to get 3 strikes in a row in any 3 frames. So you don't have to do it in 3 frame bowling. I'm just doing 3 frame bowling because it's a little easier, honestly. It's like, I don't have to commit as much time as 10 frame bowling, so. That's why I'm doing it in 3 frame. You usually don't do 3 frame bowling. At least around here there isn't a whole lot of places that let you do 3 frame bowling. Most of them are like, no, you have to play 10 frames or else it's not worth our time to give you the lane. So...
See what you need. See what Drew needs to do. He just needs to go into Beast Mode and then throw the ball.
That would be pretty funny. If he did that. I need more spin.
That's just like a special move you can do with Maxed Out Beast, you monster.
That 5-pin! Like I said, it's the villain of this mini-arc.
This is just like that time in the Persona 4 anime where Yuna Kami disappeared for the entire summer to fish up that fucking fish. I'm not kidding.
That's funny.
That actually happened.
See, I haven't watched the full animation. I've just seen highlights of the stupid funny shit that's happened in it.
I mean, the entire animation is stupid funny shit.
I mean, yeah.
A turkey, or 3 strikes in a row,
Misread, get
or
the turkey, forget a turkey. Oh, okay, gotcha.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
you can get it in any of the bowling. As long as you get 3 strikes in a row, it doesn't matter if you do it in 3 frame, 10 frame. You could even do it against the computer if you challenge the staff. But I don't want the added pressure, so...
Kiryu just wants that fucking turkey. And apparently everyone else in this bowling alley does too.
They're all trying for it. That one guy keeps getting strikes, so he might just be getting the turkey.
Or it's one of the kings here to fuck with you.
I mean, yeah, it could be the gambling king just fucking around with me.
I wish you could fight him in a bowling alley and just beat him to death with a bowling ball.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding.
Okay. Well, it's not happening today, folks, but like I said, I got tomorrow off of streaming after 5 days in a row, so I will practice, and then I'll come back and kick this game's ass before we end Chapter 10 on the next stream. At least I hope I will. Of course I get it right at the end. Wah wah. Oh well.
Kiryu wanted to end off on a high note.
Nah, Cole beat someone up with a bowling pin. You might be able to find bowling pins out on the street too.
Can I have
so.
a bowling pin as a fucking sword in fucking Shadowbringers? Can you imagine
A giant-
Rory with
a
her
giant
tiny
bowling
potato
pin.
self bowling?
Oh my god.
Eh.
Well, you wouldn't. Well, you wouldn't have it as a gunbreaker because that's not the thing. You
It's
can
just
get
like-
you can get Squall's revolver though as a glamour.
Who do I need to murder?
I'm not sure.
It's
Okay, I'm a
probably
little
fresh.
so on HP, so I don't think I'm gonna go collect my payout just yet. We'll collect one last payout on the next episode of Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition. In the meantime, we'll save it here. So that way I can come back very easily to the bowling alley and we can move along. So I will practice my bowling game and hopefully I will return. I will leave you but a learner, and when we return, I will be the master. On the next episode of Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition. Hopefully. It is only 1 day of practice, but you know what? I'll give it my best shot and we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll get it. I don't want to spend 2.5 hours bowling next time anyway, so if maybe I'll put a hard limit on it. I'll be like, well, we're going to bowl for the first 45 minutes, and if I don't get it then that'll be it. But I don't know. I'll figure that out by next time. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I apologize that the last 45 minutes was literally just me playing 3-frame bowling, but it's important to me. I have to see this through. This is the last side quest that we need to do before we move along, and after this, we may not get a chance, so I figured might as well give it a shot. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's how that all goes. But we'll see once we get to the next episode, which is going to be on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So before I go, let me catch up on chat. Best Gunbreaker Glamour is a tiny Oni club that is also a gun.
I need it.
That's funny. Or else there'll be a learner, who knows. Yeah, that's true. We'll see which it ends up being on the next episode. So, until Thursday, everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Thursday. So, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on that day, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you'll take care and have a good night. What, you're not going to do your outro?
I'm dissociating right now.
Your face is widening so much that you just can't say peace. You really can't, though.